Welcome to the Perfect Perception channel. Today, we're diving into an issue everyone struggles with at some point: laziness. It's a universal challenge, isn't it? That feeling of inertia that keeps us tethered to our comfort zones, undermining our productivity and, in the long run, our potential for success. But don't despair. Laziness is not an insurmountable obstacle. It's a habit, and like all habits, it can be changed. We've all been there, stuck in a rut, feeling like we're spinning our wheels. The good news, there are ways to overcome this state of affairs. This video is about to serve you 7 strategies to triumph over laziness. These are easy, practical steps that anyone can incorporate into their daily routine. From breaking tasks down into manageable chunks to rewarding yourself for a job well done, we'll cover it all. Stay tuned as we delve into these 7 strategies that can help you conquer laziness and boost productivity. First off, we have strategy 1, breaking tasks into manageable chunks. Now let's dive into what this truly means. Imagine you have a mountain to climb. Instead of focusing on the daunting peak, consider each step as its own mini mountain. This is the essence of breaking tasks into manageable pieces. It's all about reducing the intimidation factor of large tasks. When we're faced with a mammoth task, our instinct might be to retreat. It's natural, but not particularly helpful. However, by breaking that mammoth task into smaller, more manageable chunks, it suddenly seems less daunting. It's like turning that mountain into a series of small hills. Think about it. When you have a big project, don't you feel overwhelmed just thinking about all the work involved? If you break that project down into smaller tasks, each task becomes a goal in itself. Completing each small task gives you a sense of accomplishment, boosting your motivation to tackle the next one. So, how do you break tasks down? Start by identifying the main components of the task, then break each component down into steps. For instance, if you're writing a paper, you might break it down into research, outlining, drafting, and editing. In essence, breaking tasks into manageable chunks makes it easier to start working because it's less intimidating. And once you start, you'll find it's easier to keep going. Remember, every journey begins with a single step. Moving on to strategy 2, setting clear goals. Now imagine you're on a journey, but you have no destination in mind. You'd likely start wandering aimlessly, right? This is exactly what happens when we don't set clear goals for ourselves. We become like ships without rudders, drifting in the sea of life without a defined course. Setting clear goals provides us with a roadmap, a sense of direction. They give us a target to aim for, a finish line to cross. They infuse our lives with purpose and meaning, making every step we take feel significant and worthwhile. But here's the thing, not all goals are created equal. The best goals are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, often referred to as SMART goals. Specific goals are well-defined and clear. Instead of saying, I want to read more, you might say, I want to read 1 book per month. This gives you a clear target to aim for. Measurable goals help you track your progress. Achievable goals are within your reach, not too easy, but not impossible either. Relevant goals align with your broader life objectives, and time-bound goals have a deadline, creating a sense of urgency. By setting SMART goals, you give yourself a clear path to follow. You know exactly what you need to do and when you need to do it. This reduces ambiguity, which is often a breeding ground for procrastination. With clear goals in sight, you're less likely to fall prey to laziness. Now let's explore strategy 3, creating a productive environment. When it comes to overcoming laziness, the environment you're in can have a surprising impact. Think about it. If you're trying to concentrate in a room that's cluttered, noisy, or filled with distractions, your productivity is bound to take a hit. It's like trying to read a book at a rock concert. Not the most conducive environment, right? On the flip side, a clean, organized workspace can do wonders for your focus and productivity. It's all about creating a space that encourages work rather than hindering it. This means having a spot where you can work undisturbed with all the tools and resources you need at your fingertips. Imagine a desk with a comfortable chair, good lighting, and your laptop ready to go. No piles of unrelated papers, no dishes from yesterday's lunch, no buzzing phone notifications, just a clear, calm space where your mind can focus solely on the task at hand. And it's not just about physical clutter. Digital clutter can be just as distracting. So, streamline your computer desktop, organize your files, and limit the number of tabs you have open. These may seem like small steps, but they can make a big difference in reducing distractions and boosting your productivity. Remember, the goal is to create an environment that encourages work, not one that tempts you to procrastinate. So take the time to shape your surroundings into a productivity haven. An environment that encourages work is a powerful antidote to laziness. On to strategy 4 now, prioritizing health. When we think about overcoming laziness, we often focus on mental strategies, overlooking the crucial role our physical health plays in our overall vitality. This strategy is all about understanding and harnessing the power of the mind-body connection. Physical health and mental energy are two sides of the same coin. A healthy body fosters a healthy mind, and a healthy mind, in turn, promotes a healthy body. It's a symbiotic relationship that can either spiral upwards towards increased energy and motivation, or downwards towards lethargy and inertia. Now let's dive into 3 key aspects of health that can help you combat feelings of laziness. Regular exercise, a healthy diet, and adequate sleep. Firstly, regular exercise. It doesn't have to be an intense workout. Even a brisk walk or a few stretches can kickstart your day, releasing endorphins, those feel-good hormones, and boosting your energy levels. Next up, a healthy diet. Fueling your body with the right nutrients can significantly increase your energy levels. Think of your body as a car. A car runs best on high-quality fuel, and so does your body. Finally, adequate sleep. Sleep is not a luxury, it's a necessity. It's the time when your body and mind recharge. A good night's sleep can leave you feeling refreshed and ready to tackle the day ahead. When you take care of your body, your mind follows suit. Next up, strategy 5, using time management techniques. Now let's dive into the world of time management, a crucial tool to combat procrastination and laziness. One of the most popular techniques is the Pomodoro technique, named after the Italian word for tomato. This technique was developed in the late 1980s by Francesco Cirillo, who used a tomato-shaped kitchen timer to break his work into 25-minute intervals, separated by 5-minute breaks. These intervals are known as pomodoros. The idea is to maintain focus and flow without allowing burnout to creep in. Another effective method is time blocking. This involves dividing your day into blocks of time, each dedicated to accomplishing a specific task or set of tasks. This way, you're not just making a to-do list, but you're also deciding when to do each task. It's like making an appointment with yourself to get work done. Both techniques help you structure your time effectively, making it harder for laziness to set in. Instead of viewing a task as a massive, daunting project, you'll see it as a series of manageable, time-bound tasks. This can make a significant difference in your perception of the task's difficulty, and before you know it, you'll have completed it without feeling overwhelmed. Remember, the key is consistency. Adopt these techniques as habits, and you'll definitely see a reduction in procrastination. Effective time management is key to battling laziness. Moving forward to strategy 6, seeking support. This strategy is all about realizing that we're not in this battle against laziness alone. We are social creatures and we thrive in community. It's totally okay to lean on others for support when you're feeling stuck in a rut of inactivity. Have you ever noticed how much easier it is to go to the gym when you have a workout buddy? Or how much more enjoyable it is to clean the house when you're doing it with someone else? This is because sharing our struggles and triumphs with others can make the task at hand seem less daunting. Friends, family, or mentors can provide the encouragement we need to push through when the going gets tough. They can remind us of our goals and why we set them in the first place. They can provide perspective and help us see the bigger picture when we're too close to the situation. Moreover, having someone to hold us accountable can be a powerful motivator. When we know someone else is depending on us or watching our progress, it can spur us to action. It adds a sense of responsibility. And let's be honest, no one wants to let down their support system, so don't be shy about reaching out. Find that person or group who can be there for you, to cheer you on, to share in your struggles and celebrate your victories. Remember, it's okay to seek help. We're not meant to do everything alone. Last but not least, strategy 7, rewarding yourself. No matter how small the task seems, rewarding yourself can be a powerful motivator to get things done. This is all about positive reinforcement, a psychological principle that suggests behaviors we reward are the behaviors we're more likely to repeat. So how does this work? Let's say you've been putting off cleaning your room for days. You can promise yourself a treat, like a favorite snack or an episode of a beloved TV show, once you've completed the task. This reward creates a positive association with the task, making it easier to tackle in the future. But here's the key: the reward should be proportional to the task. If you reward yourself with a week-long vacation for cleaning your room, it might be a little over the top. But if you reward yourself with a short break or a favorite activity, it can be just the right amount of motivation to get you moving. Keep in mind, rewards don't always have to be materialistic. They can also be intrinsic, like the satisfaction of ticking off a task from your to-do list, or the relief of having a clean and organized room. Remember, the goal here isn't to bribe yourself into doing something, but to create positive associations with tasks that help you overcome laziness. Rewarding yourself is not just fun, but also an effective strategy against laziness. That concludes our guide on overcoming laziness. Let's recap. We began by breaking tasks down into manageable chunks, making the mountain seem more like an approachable hill. We then focused on setting clear goals, which act as our compass, guiding us through the fog of procrastination. Remember the importance of creating a productive environment, a space that invites action rather than inaction. Prioritizing health also made it to our list because a healthy body fosters a proactive mind. We then explored time management techniques, helping us make the most of each day. We also underscored the importance of seeking support when needed, because sometimes it's okay to lean on others. And of course, rewarding yourself for each accomplishment, no matter how small, is key to maintaining motivation. Remember, patience and consistency are your allies in this journey. Overcoming laziness is a journey, not a destination. Keep going, and don't forget to be kind to yourself along the way.